Hey guys. Alright, so I'm trying out a new like mini ring light right now. I think it looks pretty good to me. So hopefully the lighting is good. Today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about recent perfumes that I have decluttered from my collection. I declutter a lot, like frequently, because I'm the type of person that is always rotating perfumes out of her collection. So there's always perfumes constantly leaving and entering my collection. I get bored of stuff really easily, and I'm always into trying new and different things. And sometimes the new and different perfumes that I try out I end up not liking, so I'll declutter it pretty much immediately. I wrote down, found it. So I will just go through some of the ones that I've recently sold on my Mercari. So I don't have them with me. I'm just gonna like list them. So one of the more popular perfumes that I hauled but didn't like, pretty much I didn't like it as much as I thought I would, as much as I hoped I would, and that is Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One Intense. So I remember for that one I really enjoyed the opening. I feel like the opening was really nice and different, but then the opening didn't last long at all, and then once it dried down, the dry down was like really underwhelming and kind of lackluster. Like it wasn't anything that the dry down didn't pique my interest as much as the opening did. And unfortunately for that perfume, the opening only lasted about like 10-15 seconds for me, and then after that, everything after that was pretty much not my cup of tea. So okay, so the next one I'm going to list is Hugo Boss Deep Red. I believe I bought that bottle off of eBay, and I've seen that perfume in a couple of people's videos. I was expecting more of a berry scent. I think there is berries listed on the list on the perfume notes, but when I got it, for whatever reason, it reminded me of like laundry dryer sheets. It smelled exactly like a Downy laundry dryer sheet to me. So I mean, it smelled good, like it did smell pleasant, but I don't know, I don't like perfumes that smell like laundry. Like clean linen or like dryer sheets type scents. I don't see the point in having a perfume that smells like that, because you might as well just get a good smelling detergent. And you know, that's just my opinion. Okay, so yeah, so that one didn't work out for me. I returned that one. The next one I'm going to talk about is La Petite Robe Noir. So that is another popular one here on YouTube. That one, it was supposed to smell like cherry liquor, leather, and a whole bunch of other notes. I can't remember. Let me see. So the note list on La Petite Robe Noir was really promising. It was sour cherry, almond, black tea, rose, licorice, leather, tonka bean, patchouli, and black musk. I was looking forward to really smelling that almond, the rose, the leather, and the tonka bean, but unfortunately when I smelled it, I pretty much only got cherry liquor. So the sour cherry and the licorice notes pretty much took over, and that was like pretty much the only thing that I smelled when I first got that perfume, and I gave it a chance. I wore it throughout the day. I resprayed it like a whole bunch of times, and each time it just was cherry liquor, like or cherry and licorice. So, and it didn't really change. Like the opening versus the dry down were pretty much the same. It was like a linear scent throughout. So that one was a little bit disappointing because of the note list is really interesting, and other people say they smell the almond and they smell the leather and tonka bean, but I didn't smell any of that. So, but I have another I have another perfume that that is kind of similar but different that I'm gonna be hauling very soon, so stay tuned for that one. Okay, the next perfume I'm gonna talk about is Jasmin Wisp by Rasasi. I already got rid of that one as well. Someone bought it off my Mercari, so I got that one based off of Paulina Shar's recommendation. Now that perfume I actually really did enjoy for like the first couple of weeks that I had it, but the more I sprayed it, the more I realized that I could not like I like the way it smelled. Just putting my nose to the atomizer, the perfume smells really good. It was like a fruit jam, like a spicy fruit jam pie. That's exactly how I would describe that perfume. But it was so beast mode, like it was like next level, over the top beast mode strong. Like, and I love strong perfumes. I love perfumes that have really good performance and really good projection, but that one was just like over the top. Like, oh my god, like you can spray half a spray and it would fill up an entire floor of your house. It was so strong, and I feel like the spiciness in it was also really strong. I feel like when I first sprayed it, the spiciness didn't come out as much, but as I kept spraying it, it kept getting more and more spicy. The spiciness mixed with the like overwhelming projection of it and the strength of it like was too much for me to handle. In my head, pinpoint like what occasion I would actually grab that perfume for, because I feel like for dinner it would be too strong. Like you would smell that perfume over the smell of the food on the table. And I couldn't even realistically think of a place or an event or an occasion that I would grab that perfume for. So with that being said, I did sell that one. I didn't want to let it go, but like I really have to be realistic with myself. Like I knew damn well that I was not gonna really wear it, so I let it go. The next perfume I'm going to talk about is Scandale by Paul Gaultier. What did I say? Paul Gaultier. So I ordered a bottle. This one was kind of weird, a little bit. So I ordered a bottle of it off of perfume.com. If you guys have ordered from that website before, let me know. I don't think I'll be ordering from them anymore because, okay, so when I got the perfume, I accidentally dropped it. Let me start there. I accidentally dropped the bottle, and the little leg like charm part of it completely broke off, so that was upsetting. And then when I sprayed it, okay, so I'm gonna explain to you exactly how it went. So I sprayed it, and you get like a really strong burst of alcohol. Like I had that alcohol like opening. So you just smell nothing but like kind of rubbing alcohol type of scent for like the first like 6-7 seconds, and then you would get the scent of the perfume. Like you would smell the honey. First of all, the honey that was in that perfume wasn't as syrupy as I was hoping for. It was more of like a springtime type of honey, like a lighter honey. It actually, when I first smelled it, I immediately got reminded of DKNY Nectar Love. It smelled exactly like that, like to a T. Like it could have been the same perfume, honestly. So you got that strong like honey, like honeysuckle, honey flower, and it was like really, and it would be like really strong for like maybe 15 more seconds, and then immediately it's like, it was so weird, it like exactly at 15 seconds it would stop projecting altogether and become like a really weak skin scent after only 15 seconds. So it was like alcohol burst, cheap honey scent burst for 15 seconds, and then literally barely nothing. And I thought like it was such a weird like experience with it. I honestly thought that I got a counterfeit bottle, because I'm like, there's no way that this is what everyone was hyping on YouTube about. Like I don't know, I feel like the alcohol burst in the beginning, and then the fact that the scent pretty much only lasted 15 seconds and then became a skin scent. Everyone describes it as being really strong, like syrupy honey, and I didn't get that. It smelled like a lot more of a cheaper type of honey. So I'm like, honestly, I'm like 85% sure that that was a counterfeit perfume. So I did return that. If you guys have ever ordered from perfume.com, please let me know about your experience. I won't be ordering from them again, because I'm almost positive that was a fake perfume. And I even let my mom test it out, and she agreed that she thought it was fake too. So I don't know, guys. I want to try Scandal again, but I want to try a real Scandal. Next one I want to talk about is one that I recently hauled. So that one was Tom Ford Noir Parfum. So that one was a really unique, what am I trying to say? That one was a really unique scent. I have never smelled anything like Tom Ford Noir Parfum. It had a lot going on. But I will say it was a good projection. It lasted long. It wasn't like too strong or like too sharp of a scent. It had pretty good projection for like the first like 25-30 minutes, and then it would be like a closer to the skin projection. Not a skin scent, but like a closer type of projection. You would still be able to smell it, especially if you were in a cold, dry climate. I feel like it performs really well. I will say when I smelled it, it was so unique. Like I can't even really describe what it smelled like. I thought it smelled like leather, chocolate, tobacco, and vanilla. So that's how I would describe the scent as smelling. But there's no leather note, there's no leather note, there's no chocolate note, and there's no tobacco note. There's a whole bunch of other notes, but those 3 notes are not included, and there is vanilla in it. And the leather note being more on the stronger side, followed by the tobacco note being the second strongest. So it was just really unique, and it was another one that I just felt like, realistically, where am I wearing this? And I honestly couldn't pinpoint an occasion that I would actually pull for that perfume. I'm all for unique perfumes, but you know, sometimes everything can't be your cup of tea, so I'll let that one go too. I'm in the market for another Tom Ford perfume though, so stay tuned for that one. The next 2 I actually have here next to me. So I still have this travel size of Mancera Roses Vanille. This is a travel size decant from FragranceNet. I believe I mentioned that I wasn't too big of a fan of this one when I hauled it. So this one reminded me instantly, when I smelled it, it reminded me instantly of Pink Sugar by, what was that one by? Yeah, it reminded me instantly of that perfume called Pink Sugar. It just had that really strong, sharp, synthetic cane sugar sweetness to it. Out of all the sweet perfume notes, cane sugar probably is my least favorite, and this has cane sugar in the middle notes as well as the base notes. It's listed twice. So yeah, I feel like a lot of Mancera perfumes have a cane sugar note in it. They all have like that synthetic plasticky smell. At least that's what people on YouTube say. So I'm not sure if Mancera will be a house that I will be able to work with or purchase from. But yeah, I will say this one lasts a long time. So if you are into like the pink sugar type of perfumes, this would be a good option. And even though it's called Roses Vanille, I actually don't smell any roses. It just smells like pink cotton candy. Yeah, it just smells like pink cotton candy to me and nothing else. So I'm letting this one go as well. The next one I have next to me is this Mini Splash Cinema by YSL. So this one, pretty much when you first put it on, is just a burst of pink flowers followed by a creamy vanilla undercurrent. The vanilla underneath smells really nice, really warm and in like an inviting type of vanilla, but the burst of pink flowers is really strong. It lasts through the opening as well as like the middle wear of this perfume, and then the dry down comes the vanilla. But the strongness of the pink flowers are too strong for me, and I'm not that much of a floral girl like that, so yeah, I'm letting this one go as well. I feel like if you are into florals, white florals, pink flowers, any florals honestly, then this would be a good option. Like this does have vanilla in it, but you can't, I feel like the amount of pink flowers that you smell, you can't ignore it. Yeah, the pink flowers in here definitely take the top spot, with the vanilla sitting in the back seat, if that makes sense. So I'll be letting this one go as well. So those are the perfumes that I have recently decluttered and the perfumes that I am soon to declutter. If you're interested in buying either one of the Cinema or the Roses Vanille, I'll be listing it on my Mercari, so check the description box for the link. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you in my next one.